Today we're going to do a carb job on a Ninja 250, and we've got 2 carbs in there. We're going to take off these 4 bolts here, and I believe we're going to have to take off this Allen bolt, that one to pop the tank off to get to the air box and the rest of the stuff. So that's where. Alright, I went ahead and popped the side panels off too. They're attached with one little bolt down here, but the rest of them fit in these little garments, and it's going to be easier to get to. So I'll pop this off, get the air box to move just a smidgen. That was 10 millimeter. Took the battery out, loosened those 2 bolts so I could get that air breather to move a little bit. Now I've got the intake boots off. Had to work at them a little bit to get them off. And now I've got the carbs out. I'm not even going to undo any of them cables or anything. I'm going to flip that puppy sideways and tear the bottom down and get it cleaned up. Get it put back in and get this thing running. Took off all 4 bolts on there. This also has this mounting bracket for your idle adjustment. And that's what your jets look like. Usually that one down the hole is what gets clogged if your stuff will idle but won't run. The other one's your idle jet, your air screw. This is that jet. I'm just going to do before and after. I think after I'm done you should be able to see through. But obviously right now, as I'm moving it, you see no light coming through it. And you know, there it is. It's clogged. It's the one up inside that hole, just like I said there. Your first one usually don't get clogged. But anyway, I gotta take both these out and clean them. I use a guitar string. When I clean these, there's a guitar string. I put a little kink right there, and then you just sit there and rub that jet back and forth over that. That little kink. Go all around in circles. And that jet will get cleaned out. A little more to do. You can also use the very end of your guitar string and just kind of rub it up to where that hole is, and any kind of crud that's in there, you'll get that out of there too. I guess. Do it from the other side. Anyway, keep doing that until it's clean. Got to put a little more kink in there. And as you can see now, we've got a jet hole. So I'm going to throw that wire through there a couple more times, but guitar string is my trick. Use it on. Alright, bowls look good. It had some yellow gas in there, starting to turn to varnish. So that's probably what was clogging those jets up. They might have just been sitting real close to that gas. Anyway, we don't have to do much cleaning on these. We just need to put them back together and start her up. Putting these carbs back in. Go ahead and put in your intake manifold boots first. They're a lot stiffer and they're a lot harder to get in. Your airbox boots, which I have here, are a lot squishier. They're going to be a lot easier to put in last. I've already got one in. Next time I would have put this side in first. It looks like it's harder to get to. And anyway, that's it. But put those in first. I've left them loose. That way I can move my carburetor a little bit. On these particular intakes, make sure that you get the boots the right way. On the end of the rubber, it'll tell you if it goes to the head of the carburetor. Probably different diameters or something like that. But anyway, alright. Alright, so we've got it all back together. Let's see, start button. go. Carb job on a Ninja.